Hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews. Attilio back here again, and I recall it for you. Today, after a long absence, I'm finally back with new reviews. And this is the shit I have to talk about today? Thunder Prince? I found no information about this movie. No studio, no directors, no creators. Only that it's some 1982 South Korean anime, licensed and dubbed by the most accursed of media distributors. DigiView Entertainment. They're responsible for such shit like the Grandmasters of Wrestling and Rodman Down Under, and other terrible filth. And now, a DigiView movie has finally come to stain my channel? Let's just get into it. Our movie starts off on a dark, stormy night, and we seem to be introduced to our villain and...
Days of your power over, Blue Thunder. Prepare to meet your final doom.
Oh dear God, the voice acting is terrible! Let's try and get through this quick before Brendan Tenold finds out I'm moving in on his Korean knockoff films territory. So, back to this. We have a very loop animated fight scene where the old man fights 3 enemies one-on-one until they realize slightly more animation will win them the fight and needle the old man. They demand a book with fighting secrets and the old man gives it to them, then makes a run for it.
After that, it's getting away! Don't let him get away!
As he drops his son off into a really small cave that is quite out in the open.
I want you always to wear this jade pendant, and when you grow up, you must carry on the work of myself, the family, and the clan. Father! Don't forget what I've said, Andy. Understand me? Please. I must leave now.
God, I can't believe this voice acting. It's like they recorded the table reads or something. The villain, whose leader turns out is named Black Mantis, corners the old man, and then, in retaliation, he jumps off the cliff.
Blue Thunder, this time you can't run away any further. Black Menace, you may have succeeded in killing me, but my family and clan will live on to take revenge in my place. I never have and never will beg mercy from you.
This was a terrible mistake! And that's just the first 5 minutes! I'm dreading to find out what the... Wait. How much longer is left in this? Okay, I'm back. Let's move on. The movie certainly does with this bright and cheery tone after this poor boy just lost his father. The next, I don't know how long, is filled with bad voice acting and in an, I assume, unintentional comedic sequence where the boy tries catching a rabbit. And this fucking kid seems real okay after the events of literally 8 hours ago.
That's better now. Now for a quiet nap in the sunshine.
Now, after a dream sequence made up of GIFs that were looped poorly, we finally get serious. But the kid whose name I just recalled is Andy seems to be more bothered by the fact that it's getting dark out rather than the dream of his dead father embracing him. The boy crawls deeper into the cave and we get, oh great, a talking monkey sidekick.
How dare you touch my gun!
The kid gets KO'd after being bitten by a snake, and the monkey kills it by gouging its fucking eyes out? Okay, now this monkey is badass! In a moment of weakness, the monkey indulges in his leg fetish. I mean, I know he's supposed to be sucking the poison out, but look at it! He clearly isn't aiming for it after the first second. Then the rest of the Disney rejects all come to make some noise.
We must try and help him. We should give him some nuts. He must be really sick. No, he's not wrong.
Oh, this is so fucking bad! The kid finally wakes up and thinks about his father while sucking on nuts.
My little boy, you know you'll soon grow up to be a strong, handsome man.
Anyway, it's overall a nice memory of the boy and his father. After the kid wakes up, we apparently had some kind of time jump. Now the kid is absolutely shredded and maybe a young teen? I don't know. This inconsistent art makes it really hard to tell. The kid and the monkey meet some rando who claims to be a doctor. The old man is collecting herbs, then has some inner monologue about maybe taking the boy in to teach him martial arts. Then gets Alan to exposit some of his backstory. After that, the rando convinces the boy to follow him and teach him kung fu. After downing a gourd of what I assume is liquor. So I guess this is the drunken master. This guy is a long way from Jackie Chan.
Another bottle! Two at once?
We get the training sequence that lasts all of 15 seconds of looped animation.
Your turn. He's really a genius.
And the old man leaves! We get another time skip and find the boy backhanding a bobcat. The rando makes an appearance again, being chased by Insert Thugs Here Gang. We get more bad fighting and worse voice acting. The boy hides the rando in his cave and then goes after the Insert Thugs Here Gang. And up to here, we're only 30 minutes in. There's still 40 left! I just want this to be over. Turns out, the villains are led by Black Mantis. Andy leads them on a chase but gets caught. And here, we see who's gonna be Andy's love interest.
Another prisoner.
I'd like to take a moment to talk about the music real quick. Where most of the audio in this movie is comprised of some of the most wretched auditory fucking shit I've ever heard, a lot of the music in the more serious moments of the movie is actually quite good in my opinion. Or maybe something that sounds competent in this movie is such a breath of fresh air, I'm being too nice. The girl sneaks Andy food at night, and then he is interrogated again by morning. Locked up again by night, the girl comes to Andy again and we get her backstory. It is verbatim the same as Andy. After the bad guys do bad things, the girl gives Andy a saw to cut himself free of the wooden bars in the window of his cell. The two make their escape and run back into the woods with the two drunkards chasing after them. Andy and the unnamed girl beat the two thugs and finish their escape. Afterwards, the old man learns of Andy's real name and backstory, afterwards deciding to teach him in martial arts.
Martial art is Buddhism, and Buddhism is martial art. Infinite, without bounds. Once you can master the spirit, your strength will come from within.
It's easy.
It's easy now.
After more bad voice acting, the old man shows signs of lingering injury. After the girl takes wood to the face, we finally learn her name. Apparently, it's Phoenix. Phoenix! Now the boy goes on a quest to find a special plant to cure the poison affecting the old man. And then, more bad fighting!
Well, you've learned a lot since then. You'll find out how much.
After, the old man vetoes the quest to the mountain to find the flower. Andy, of course, goes anyway. Then, it turns out the jade necklace that Andy's father gave him was a map to find the flower. And once again, Andy is bitten by a snake, and the monkey gouges its eye out. Damn, this is a demented monkey. Jesus! And then the monkey gives Andy the flower to cure him of the poison. Bad guy gang finds the old man in Phoenix and gets schooled by the old man. At least at first. Andy is making his way back while his friends are fighting for their lives. I just can't get over how bad this fighting is. I know it's low budget, but this is ridiculous. I mean, Erda the Third Reich had better fights than this. Then they finally beat Black Mantis.
Interfering ape?
Good job, Jimmy.
And the old man says no killing because martial arts is not about that. Then they just let him go as he cries and is suddenly a good guy, and it just cuts to a the end screen? I know this was incredibly rushed, but that's because the movie incredibly rushed it. Oh my god. This was terrible. Fuck the time I spent on this movie. Fuck Digiview Entertainment. And fuck this movie. The animation was appalling. The story was painfully played out. The characters had no actual character or any development, and the voice acting was atrocious. If this movie didn't at least have that little bit of good music in it, it would have no merit at all. This movie should burn in hell for its mere existence. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. Tune in next time.